Well, as we know that the sudden withdrawal of the United Nations forces, United States forces from and the NATO forces from Afghanistan have led to the kind of destabilization that we are witnessing today. There is no doubt about it. Because there was no smooth handing over, taking over. This was an agreement that was signed with Taliban, whom the Americans did not trust, or at least they did not believe in what they had signed on. And then subsequently, the whatever be the regime there, they have not been recognized, they have not been provided adequate assistance. People of Afghanistan are suffering. And when people go to that extent of desperation, a very large number of them could resort to extremist activities and terrorist activities, and it is quite possible they become imbibed of disgruntled elements against the regimes, against the West, to whom they feel that the whole uh, predicament that they face today is entirely due to them. But it is the responsibility of today's government, whether we like it or not. They are no longer in the opposition fighting the Americans. They have to control and govern the country, and that's the job of the Taliban to do so. And I believe that the international community must try to help them as far as the humanitarian assistance is concerned. They must be held accountable for the kind of rights of women, children, and others, minorities, protection of them. That is the job of the government, whichever is there in power today, and it is incumbent upon them. But they need to be given some assistance in that. I'm happy that recently trained Afghans forces who were there. They have gone back to the country. They were welcomed by Taliban. India has provided humanitarian assistance as because of our very close and brotherly ties with the people of Afghanistan. We continue to render whatever assistance is possible, from pandemic to the wheat to medicines to all kinds of capacity building assistance. And this is what Afghanistan needs. Likewise, they need to identify their targets, the people who are destabilizing Afghanistan and the government, because whatever government is there, they need to be dealt with, they need to be worked with. And that's precisely what the international community, international organizations must do in order to prevent the kind of destabilization that is continuing to happen, because that will be more dangerous.